Monday. This is vlog 304. We're heading up into town. Oh, look, check that cool Bronco right there.
Awesome.
Hold on. Yeah, just cool cars every single day. But we're going up to the store because Kathy got it in her mind to do something about her diet.
Well, I got 2 books on gluten-free recipes. But then I realized it just becomes sort of overwhelming. Suddenly you don't have much food in the kitchen, and then you don't know what to eat. So I decided to make a 2-week plan of meals. Go out and get all those ingredients, then organize it into what to make.
So 2 weeks of dinners?
Yeah, mostly dinners.
Yeah, two weeks. Because one thing that the doctor said was that when you eat the same thing over and over again, you can build up allergies to them.
Food sensitivities.
Food sensitivity. So we're going to go up, we're going to do a major shop of 14 days of, no, 16 days? 14 days, 2 weeks of different dinners, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And we're driving the Volvo. Kind of sad day though.
Why?
Because the Viper goes back today.
Oh.
Not really that sad. You know, it's like I've been vibrating for the past 4 days. So driving the Volvo now, the Xc90 is actually kind of chill. Kind of like it.
It is nice.
Yeah, but the Viper, an amazing car, had a really good time with it. They're going to take it back, and then it's going to a big event, I think in Detroit. So if you're in Detroit, you get a chance to see the car. I think. Got the list?
I do. Here's your half.
Food mission. Got everything. Forgot the emergency bird seed. We are good to go. Back at the pad for a short period of time. Got some cars coming this afternoon, but right now we're gonna head to the gym because Kathy's got a lot of work coming in. Not gonna be a lot of time moving forward, but for now, we gotta go work out. This morning, big surprise. So I gotta stop up at the beach, hang out for a bit. Hello. It's an amazing day. You ready for the pain?
Always.
Somehow, I believe you. All right, I have a little bit of time before the guys come and do the car swap, so I'm gonna head up into town. I'm in the Volvo right now, the Xc90, and I'm gonna get some good shots of this car for you guys. But I got the drone in the back. Can't be responsible for what might happen with that, but it should be cool. As long as I don't crash it.
went out and attempted to pilot this drone, and I realized a couple of things. Number one is I suck as a drone pilot, only because this is like my first time, but thank God it wasn't a helicopter. But I managed to get a little bit of footage, I think. I'm saying this, but I actually haven't looked at the footage yet, so why don't we look at it together? Okay, this is me doing the drone thing. I really had no idea what I was doing, so I just kind of flew it in the best way I could. Now, I crashed it a few times, and every time I crashed it, I just kind of set it back up again, and it flew fine. And then it took off all by itself, kind of. And it flew over this fence, and it landed in the bushes. It took me about maybe 10 minutes to hike around the fence and to find it. And when I did find it and brought it back and hooked it up again, one of the propellers was shot. Now, I don't know what the deal is with that, but you'd think that they would last a little bit longer than one try, and it stopped working when it landed in the bushes. I don't know. I'm going to try to fix it. But besides that, a few moments with the Volvo. This is the Xc90, a pretty amazing car. I have a lot of really great things to say about this car, some stats and things like that. And then one small, minor gripe, and that's not a big gripe, it's minor, which is why I use the word minor. So I could have used the word all-wheel drive, R design. 250 horsepower, $53,000. An inline 4-cylinder turbo, 258 foot-pounds, a whopping 4,400 pounds, and 25 miles per gallon. Now, all that sounds interesting, but if you paid attention, did you hear the one thing that I might have a tiny issue with? And that is that all that truck, all that SUV, it's beautiful on the inside, the interior is just smoking hot, it's a great exterior design, but it only comes with one motor, an inline 4-cylinder turbo that pumps out only 250 horsepower. It should be significantly more, something that's trying to push 4,400 pounds. So it gets around. I mean, it moves. It's not like a dog or something. So I'm really happy with the performance in the fact that it does tend to move. But it needs more, especially as the R design version. But that being said, it is a stunningly beautiful car. The wheels are nice. The exterior, as I mentioned, is just really sweet, and it's really great to drive. All right, as a side note, Kathy is starting on a whole new job. This is for the Navajo Utility Commission. And these are the guys. Check these guys out. Kathy built these guys more than 20 years ago. So they're a little wonky looking, but now she's going to redo them and they're going to be freaking awesome. Now, I know nothing about the Navajo Utility Commission, but if I did know something, I would say that it's a utility company having to do with the Navajo. And these characters, one's a flame, one's a light bulb, and one's a water droplet. So I'm assuming that's an electrical thing. Kind of makes sense. All right, and one big announcement when it comes to our SEMA car, the package that Ken is building at Wicked Customs for SEMA, and that is we got a new sponsor. It's a new sponsor, but it's an old friend of ours, and that is Picture Car Warehouse. Now, I've worked with Picture Car Warehouse for a long time, done a lot of really great things, and they're going to step it up and they're going to do the interior of this car. The main guy at Picture Car Warehouse that's going to be handling this, other than Ted Moser, who's the top dog, is David Rivera. And David has his own company called Fishman, and it's interior design concepts. He's done a lot of cars for SEMA. He's really, really good, and he's going to do a spectacular job on this Packer. So I'm sure if you Google Fishman Interior Automotive Designs, you're probably going to see some of the stuff that David has done, but he hasn't done anything like this. It's going to be freaking awesome. That is it for vlog 304. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Make sure you hang out with us on Instagram because we got all kinds of cool stuff going on there, and at the blog. So not only does the blog have, this cool show, but it also has best designs of the week, best videos of the week, and all kinds of really cool other stuff. So you get that if you subscribe to the blog. And you just hang out everywhere else. All right, so keep the pedal to the plastic, and we will see you tomorrow.